So with Rick and Morty coming back in a few months, I wanted to talk about what is one of my favorite adult animated shows currently airing. Now I wanted to talk about the Ricklantis mix-up, but I thought that I should talk about another episode first. Now for those who don't know about Rick and Morty, the show follows the title characters and their adventures throughout the multiverse. The characters were based off of Doc Brown and Marty McFly from Back to the Future. Rick is your I'm better than everyone else because I am, and Morty is the less than bright sidekick. We have other characters like Morty's parents, Beth and Jerry, who most people don't like, and yeah, I don't care about their storylines that much, because they tend to repeat the same story more often than not. Then there's Summer, who you may or may not like. Honestly, I'm mostly indifferent to her, most of her stories tend to bore me. So this episode begins with our family eating breakfast. A portal opens and a Rick and Morty appear. They kill Rick and kidnap Morty. After the opening credits, we see our normal Rick and Morty as they eat breakfast and a portal opens. 3 Ricks appear and arrest Rick and Morty, claiming that they have been going around murdering other dimensions Ricks. They go to the Citadel of Ricks for the first time in the series. Watching it now, the Citadel reminds me of the Institute from Fallout 4. So, they're taken to the council where we learn that 27 Ricks have been killed and they search our Rick's portal gun. His gun is scanned and shows that he was at the locations when the murders occurred. Rick and Morty then escape and are chased throughout the multiverse. So the council sets up shop at our Rick's home as our Rick finds out who tampered with his portal gun. We also learn why Rick travels with Morty.
The best way to hide from an enemy's radar is to stand near someone with complementary brainwaves that make ours invisible. The genius waves get canceled out by the, Morty waves.
So they track down the murderer and find hundreds of Mortys being tortured. They go inside and get jumped. They both get captured and Morty is thrown into a room full of Mortys who are in a religion revolved around the one true Morty. We also learn the evil Rick's plan. He wants to be the most evil Rick and is killing all the other Ricks in his path. Morty radicalizes the other Mortys and escapes. The evil Rick starts downloading all of our Rick's memories before Morty shows up and saves him. Rick then calls the other Ricks and clears his name. Sort of. He is one of an infinite number of Ricks. We find out that the evil Rick was a robot and the Mortys are taken back to the Citadel. And we see the evil Morty escape with them. So, that was close encounters of the Rick kind. I didn't talk about the comedy because that would ruin the jokes. And I didn't talk about Jerry's story because I don't care about him. But this episode is extremely funny and well animated. Rick and Morty is a special series because every episode is, for the most part, improvised. The VOs do what they can to make the lines feel natural and the comedy runs much smoother because of it. While the art style may take some getting used to, the comedy and stories in Rick and Morty are something else. Talking about an episode is hard enough because I had to cut around most of the jokes, and it's part of the reasons why I wanted to talk about the Ricklantis mix-up. But that review can be later. I'm giving this episode a 7 out of 10. It's a good episode and doesn't really show off the humor all too well, but does show off the good storytelling. Hey guys, just a quick reminder, if you want to support this channel, the best way is to subscribe and like the video. Also, if you want to see me review something, leave your suggestions in the comments below. And if you want to see each episode early, I have a Patreon, and it's only $1 a month to get everything early. Thanks for watching.